Welcome back to the James McGee Show. I am your host. I am James McGee. It is a foggy, cold morning here in Southwest Louisiana. I hope you are on this Tuesday having a good week so far. I hope you are having a good year. What's it? 13 days in to the new year. It seems like it's almost flying by already. So, we've been talking a lot, and I say we, pretty much the world or the nation has been talking about Renee Good being killed by ICE agents. If you follow me at all, you know where I stand. I believe that the ICE agents were justified in what they did, but I also feel like her death could have been 100% preventable. Did she bring it on herself? Yes and no. She did. Her actions dictated the actions of the law enforcement officers involved. But did she bring it on herself, or was it brought? Is it a bigger picture? I believe it is a bigger picture. Here's where the problem lies, and what I want to do today is I want to talk directly to white liberal women. I am, I'm very hard on white liberal women. I've done some very, made some critical statements, but I'm being very sincere this morning. I'm not going to call you stupid and dumb and things I've done in the past, because I'm very concerned, sincerely concerned about white liberal women. White liberal women are being used as a pawn. There's very little argument for that, and I have some pretty good examples of that this morning. It seems like the Democrats, the liberal mafia, which I refer to them as, has identified the group that will do whatever they say. All they have to do is activate them and figure out, hey, how can we activate them? And they just do whatever. This is the same group that prides themselves on diversity and equity and inclusion and all that other dumb things that they come up with that make it sound good, but they don't care about anything but their power. It's about power to them. And where's the proof on that right now is, if they really cared about you, the white liberal lady, they wouldn't be encouraging you to put yourself in the position that you are putting yourself in. The leaders, so-called leaders, we have very few leaders on either side, but there's not a legitimate leader on the Democrat side, because a leader is not, a real leader is not going to do things that are going to, when you talk about leaders, you talk about in the workplace, the word subordinate comes. The subordinate is a person who they're leading and they're under. So the subordinate is going to be, in this case, got an airplane flying over, so excuse the background noise. So the subordinate in this case is going to be the followers. Their followers, their base, people that will do whatever they promote. So if they were real leaders, they wouldn't be putting people in this danger. So let's look at the facts here. They know this has happened. They know the danger that is out there. They know the dangers out on the street. They know that these ICE agents mean business. They have a mission. The administration, the Trump administration, whether you agree with it or not, I agree with it, but whether you agree with it or not, it's hard to argue that they're very serious about this mission. They are also, I don't care what the liberals are trying to paint. I'm very schooled in police tactics. I recognize good tactics when I see it. And the officer that did the shooting, that shot Renee Good, I don't like that he stood in front of the car, but his tactics, his reaction of a car coming towards him was very textbook. So they are trained. I don't like some of the things. You know, the mask is a little debatable, but why are they wearing the mask? The mask is being dictated by the liberals, by you, white liberal lady, because you were taking pictures of them, you were doxing them, you were threatening their families, so they don't have a choice but to wear the mask. But now the mask is being used against them when all they're doing is trying to protect their families. They have a right to protect themselves. They have a right to look out for their families. And but getting back to leadership, what leader? It would be like an army general knowing that there is, there's risk in every war. And I guess it may not be the best analogy because that's what a soldier's job is. But it'd be like an army general intentionally knowing, how about this? It would be like an army general sending troops to go in and die when it's for personal gain. How about that analogy? The general has something to gain out of it. Hey, I'm going to send them in and they may die, but I'm going to gain personally. Do you not see, Miss Liberal Lady, do you not see the gain that the Democrats have here, what they're using you for? Before I talk about what they're using you for, let's talk about a little bit of history. And in the cause, do you even know the cause you're fighting for anymore? It's just, Trump. It's against Trump. It's against Trump administration. Orange man bad. And hey, this is the mission for today. Go out and obstruct ICE. But do you realize what you're obstructing? In this instance, as this is the situation that we're concentrating on, let's look at this situation. What is going on in Minnesota is absolutely a tragedy. Besides the shooting, it is a tragedy that billions of dollars are being stolen from our American taxpayer. So let's break that down a little bit. So first thing is, I did not see the Democrats, the liberal mafia, activate you, the white liberal lady, when all this fraud came up. This is what you want outrage. If you want to be mad about something, then be mad about this. Be mad about the fact that everything that you claim you stand for, free health care, free child care, the white liberal lady thinks everything needs to be free. Well, it was. The government was intending to give free health care, free child care, free adult care, free this, free that, and it was stolen. What's not being said is they didn't get the money. That's where your outrage should be, white liberal lady. That's where your outrage should be. But they dictate, the liberal mafia, the Democrat so-called leaders dictate where your outrage should be. So instead of steering you towards that, they didn't want you looking at that because they're involved. They are absolutely involved. There is no way that this type of fraud can be pulled off without high level cover-ups, looking the other way, hand in it, probably all the above. There's no way that that can happen without public corruption of elected leaders. So Renee Good, you think they're outraged? They're outraged. Tim Walz is outraged, and Jacob Friday and a lot more. No, they're not outraged. That's fake rage, because that was a gift. They are so happy right now. Trust me on this. They are so happy right now because that was a gift. That ICE agent gave them a gift because the walls were crumbling down. I said this the other day. There is no good time for a police shooting, but this could not have come at a worse time, because now the fraud, the corruption is being overshadowed by this. And they're putting you, white liberal lady, they are putting you in harm's way. They're telling you, go out and fight. Why don't they go fight? What a leader would tell you is, hey, it is a dangerous situation. If you go and try to obstruct ICE, first off, you're breaking the law. And we as leaders, as government leaders who are elected, will not condone breaking the law. So please don't do that. Number two, it is very dangerous for you to do that, because you are now going against well-trained, but these are still human beings. We expect these ICE agents to be robots. They're not robots. They have emotions. They're tired. They are being every day spit on, heckled, blocked in, beat up, attempted to be run over. So we're dealing with human beings who are going to be skittish now. So a leader would say, hey, it's too dangerous out there. Let us fight it. Let us fight it in the courts. Let us fight it in the other ways. Let us be leaders and do the fight. Let us fight for you. Why are they getting you to carry the torch? Let me explain to you why. It's called creating chaos. It is a political maneuver what they're using you for, Miss White Liberal Lady. They're using you to create chaos. They want chaos because every time the news is showing, all you see now is all this chaos in the streets. Well, it's really not like that in 98% of the nation. It's not like that where I'm sitting right now. It's not like that where 98% of the people are sitting. But that's what the news is. So when election time comes around, the Democrats have all this footage. Look at what the Republicans created. It's chaos. Our country is divided, and they've divided our country. They've created chaos. No, the Republicans haven't. The Democrats have, using you, Miss White Liberal Lady, using you, and that's what they're doing. They don't care about you. Look at the causes here. Okay, Somalians. You're fighting for Somalians who absolutely hate our country. You claim to love our country, Miss White Liberal Lady. Somalians hate our country. They came here with the intent to steal from our country. And Renee Good died for what? To protect criminals, the Somalian criminals, so they don't get deported? Because the Democrat leadership told them to? Okay. Let's look at, they're all radical Islamists. Renee Good was gay. And obviously she was a woman. Radical Islamists hate gay people. They don't believe women or women are second, maybe even third-class citizens. But you're going to go fight for them? Think about what you're doing. Who you are fighting for. The torch, Whose torch are you carrying? Let's look at one of the most disgusting, I'll say human being. I don't consider her a human being. She's a disgusting, filthy animal. Jasmine Crockett, as I refer to as Crockett shit. Let's look at her right now, okay? We're going to look at her right now, the reaction of when Renee Good was killed.
To sit here sometimes because I didn't come to Congress to write laws.
That's what congressmen
do things that are hurting people. I'm just asking if there's any decency or heart or courage on that side of the aisle. The fact that a woman was killed, she was shot in her head, and y'all are pretending like nothing happened. I remember when Charlie Kirk got killed. Do you?
What a disgusting, filthy animal. I remember when Charlie Kirk got killed. Jasmine Crockett shit. When Charlie Kirk was killed, Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, attempted to do a moment of silence. During the moment of silence, you yelled on the House floor, "Fuck you," because that didn't fit your agenda and you hate white people. So, Miss White Liberal Lady, do you remember when Jasmine Crockett said the same kind of thing when the Ukrainian lady was stabbed in the neck on the Charlotte subway? No, because she doesn't care about white women. Do you remember when the outrage and her crying? She's crying this fake cry. Come on. Do you remember that fake cry when Laken Riley was killed? No, because it didn't fit her agenda. But this is who Jasmine Crockett really is. She is not the person I just showed you in the video. This is who Jasmine Crockett really is.
Then misuse words like oppression. There has been no oppression for the white man in this country. You tell me which white men were dragged out of their homes. You tell me which one of them got dragged all the way across an ocean and told that you are going to go and work. We are going to steal your wives. We are going to rape your wives. That didn't happen. That is oppression.
So this is the real Jasmine Crockett. This is the Jasmine Crockett that we see every single day, that we have seen time and time again. But all of a sudden, she's crying over the white, gay, liberal lady who died. So here's my point. So let's go to Mama Luke of the day. Obviously, Mama Luke of the day is the white liberal lady. You're acting like a bunch of Mama Lukes. I'm going to plead to you one more time. Stop letting people like Tim Walz, Jacob Fry, who's the most disgusting human being on the face of the earth, Ilhan Omar, Jasmine Crockett, Chuck Schumer, etc., 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 use you. They don't care about you, and they're not coming to save you. When has a Democrat ever done one fucking thing for you? I'll answer it for you. Never. Never. So please, Miss White Liberal Lady, stop letting them use you as a pawn. I'm going to end with what I end with every single day. And this is directed towards the white liberal lady. Miss White Liberal Lady, nobody's coming to save you, and the world does not give a fuck. McGee is out.